Good morning, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Agarwal. Today we will be talking about the 75th year of independence for India. I'll be using two techniques to find out what will be the results for the year starting from 15th August 2021 to 14th August 2022. Normally, all the astrologers are using Varshfal or the basic chart, but I have a magical technique of Nadi astrology using the Vedic progression chart by Manu Smriti, and it pinpoints the results. So let us start with the predictions. The article what I have written on my website, please be informed that all whatever predictions I'm making on the video, there are articles on my website www.astrodoc.anil.com, and my complete details are also on www.astrodocanil.in. So friends, starting my predictions and prophecy for the year 2021, I will just read out because I don't want to miss out any point when I'm making the video. So the article is Most Venomous 75th Year Independence by Vedic Progression Chart by Manu Smriti and Varshfal. I've used both the techniques and both of them are pinpointing the results. You see, the chart of India is of Taurus Lagna, and the Dasha of Moon and Mercury is in operation, which are both of them are placed with three more planets in the third house of borders, communication, and you see, and Moon is placed in its own house. So Moon is good, but it is influenced by four more planets, and all these planets are influencing the ninth house of the chart, where in transit Saturn is also placed, and Saturn, the transit Saturn is also influencing all these planets, and Jupiter. Why we are talking about Saturn and Jupiter? Because the major planets and whatever results we achieve are by these two planets, the dual transit of Saturn and Jupiter. So friends, in the you see, they are Mercury is the lord of the second house and fifth house. It owns a good ownership, and Moon owns the third lordship. But you see, as far as the Rudramsha chart is concerned, they are not placed well. Mercury is the 8th lord and it is placed in the 10th house, and it can give mixed results. There can be progress also, but hindered progress in the country as far as the Dasha goes. Now let us see the Vedic progression chart by Manu Smriti. The sign rising is Cancer. You see, the sign rising is Cancer, and you have debilitated Mars and Saturn in the Lagna, and Sun, Venus, and Mercury in the 4th house. Sun is debilitated, it is in Vishghati, and it is aspected by debilitated Mars. Although Sun is with Venus in own house, there is Neech Bhang Rajyog, but Sun is in Vishghati. So the Kendras have debilitated planets, and the 4th lord is strong, but it is having aspect of debilitated Mars, and Jupiter, the 9th and the 6th lord, is placed in the 5th house with Ketu, the disease Karka. So I will read out the results. The day is Monday. The day is Monday, and the lord is Moon, and also the Lagna lord, and placed in the 9th house in Mrityu Bhag. The day lord and the Lagna lord both are placed in Mrityu Bhag, and a component, this is the most malefic component in the progression chart. One has to be careful. There could be untoward happenings with dimensions related to water and the 9th house significations. Since the 9th lord is also under affliction, Jupiter is with Ketu, and Jupiter does not, if any malefic planet aspects Jupiter, it does not have much effect. But when there is conjunction of malefics with Jupiter, it gets afflicted, and especially with Rahu Ketu, it forms a Guru Chandal Yoga, and it is in close degrees. The third house of the foundation chart is rising, and lot of efforts and hard work will be required by the head of the country. There will be influence of contemporaries, and secret enemies will work for the country. It is clearly obvious that since the Dasha Lords are placed in the third house, it will be connected to the neighboring countries. Moon is also the Mahadasha Lord of the foundation chart, and Mrityu Bhag is influenced by the sixth Lord Jupiter, who is with Ketu disease Karka in the fifth house. The sixth and ninth Lord Jupiter also aspects the Lagna, where Saturn, the seventh and eighth Lord, is placed with debilitated Mars. Further indicates that the country may suffer due to virus and diseases. The sixth Lord placed in the fifth house of children will be influenced the most, along with educational, all the educational institutions and children will be influenced the most. Moon is in the star of Saturn, who is afflicted in the Lagna and also afflicted by aspected by sixth Lord Jupiter, and debilitated Mars is not good in general for the country. All the Trikonas are influenced by afflicted Jupiter and the sixth and the ninth Lord. Hence, the time of Jupiter affliction in transit between 14th September to 20th November, and then from 20th November to 17th April, when it will be the 8th house of the India Foundation chart, will be the time of agony and pain for the country. Moon in the 4th house of the natural zodiac and afflicted badly, hence the luck and the fructification of luck factor is missing in the chart. The 8th Lord of the chart is Saturn, and placed in the Lagna with the debilitated planet having aspect of the 6th and the 9th Lord, and nearing Gandanta, there will be physical discomfort to the people from diseases and virus. Both the 6th and the 8th Lord influence the Lagna. Jupiter is the 9th Lord, aspects the Lagna, and the 10th Lord Mars. This combination is good because the 9th and the 10th Lord, they form Dharmadipati and Karmadipati Yog. Mars is Yog Karka for the Lagna, but afflicted, and in the Kendra there will also be materialistic growth, but of a diminished nature, because it will be hampered because of the other weak parameters. There is affliction to the 3, 6 and 11th houses, so loss of prestige and anguish and pain is not ruled out for the country. The Dasha is connected in the Kendra and Trikona, is very good for the growth and progress, but Moon is in Mrityu Bhag and Mercury is with debilitated Sun, who's got a Neech Bhang Rajyog but is in Vishgati. Although in Neech Bhang Rajyog having and aspect of debilitated Mars, 10th Lord, is not good. In a good growth is not seen. Also, Moon and Mercury are in 6-8 axis, is not good for good growth. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn and Ketu are in Sarpdreshun, is a dreadful and for virus and diseases, because Jupiter is the 6th Lord, it is in Sarpdreshun, and along with Ketu in the 5th house, and ill placed from the 5th house, because it is in the 5th house and the 6th Lord is Sagittarius, and it is in Scorpio. Moon in Mrityu Bhag, untoward happening accidents. 2nd Lord Sun debilitated and having aspect of another debilitated 5th and 10th Lord. Physical harm and Akal Mrityu is possible in the year of a senior politician or a head of the army or navy. Lagna associated with debilitated planet with Saturn and Lagna Lord afflicted, extremely bad for the running year till August 2022 for the country. Rahu getting connected to the 11th house, one will have ailments and there will be surgical interventions for the people in the country. Both Dasha Lords Moon and Mercury, although placed in good houses, are afflicted badly by Trik Lords and debilitated planets. Lagna Nakshatra Pushya is afflicted in the Lagna, hence the disease of the star will be more predominant in the year. Lagna Nakshatra Pushya, disease is of mouth. Sixth Lord Nakshatra Anuradha, diseases of the heart. Lagna degrees 14, hence diseases between the neck and the waist. Sun Mars afflicted diseases of the chest, head and heart. Sun is in Vishgati in the 4th house. Avyogi 7th and 8th Lord in the Lagna are parameters which cannot be ignored. And whatever is predicted above may be seen in the running year. Affliction to both Sun and Moon, most enigmatic years since they are the life-giving force. As per declination of the nodes 1-7 country of the foundation chart will be over the Rahu and Ketu, and hence disturbance in the country with dimension till the transit of Rahu and Ketu in the present sign till 17th March 2022 and then over the natal Jupiter for 1.5 years after 17th March 2020 is also enigmatic. You see, Rahu Ketu transiting over Jupiter is a time for crisis for wealth and economy. Jupiter as the 6th Lord and Ketu over it after the 17th March 2022 need not explain the results. They are crystal clear for the virus and diseases and the economy. Now, as if you look at the D6 chart and D8 chart, they are pointing out that the third wave of coronavirus will definitely take a dimension and it will trouble the natives. The Lagna, should be strong. It is the 6th house which is rising and they are not placed well. So friends, hence from the above it is crystal clear that the planetary predictions are not conducive from 15th August to 14th August 2022. Then there are two more parameters. The transit is extremely bad from the 14th September to 20th November when Jupiter will be afflicted the most. It will be retrograde, it will be debilitated, it will be fallen. And I have looked back even up to 1700. I have not found Jupiter to be in debilitated, retrograde and in fallen condition. No, these three conditions are extremely bad, specifically in September when there is a lunation of 13 days and the solar ingress of Virgo. All the planets will be in earthy sign and Jupiter will be connected to 7 planets. There will be 7 planets in earthy sign and Jupiter will be connected to all of them. So this is not good, something on earth. And whenever Jupiter and Saturn meet, it's a time for change. And if we look, and every 20 years Jupiter and Saturn meet. So we have to look back what happened 20 years back. It's obvious, 9/11, 11th September 2001, a massacre, a terrorist attack in US. So, and things went bad and the economy broke. So it is obvious, it is clearly pinpointing. It happened then. These Saturn and Jupiter were together in Taurus till June and the effect comes after that. And the immediate effect was the terrorist attack. And now we have Jupiter and Saturn again in the trinal house from Taurus. So what will happen? All the trinal signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, those signs ruled, whichever those countries ruled by these planets will suffer the most. And specifically those countries where Varahamira has signified. Now India has Taurus Lagna, it is not good. India, Varahamira has given Capricorn sign to India, so it is not good. And for US, the sign is Gemini and it is a Leo Lagna and it is a Gemini. And for Gemini also it is not good because the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter will take place in the 8th house along with Moon. It is most venomous for the head of the country. And Joe Biden can take a wrong decision. We all know he can take a wrong decisions and he can suffer on account of the same, especially from September 14th to 20th November 2021. So friends, other countries which will be influenced are Israel, Russia, Then China has Capricorn sign, they will be influenced the most, along with India, Indonesia. So friends, let us talk. The most critical time is 14th September to 20th November, and then from 28th February to 15th April 2022. So now we look at the Varshfal. The Varshfal is of Aries Lagna. The day Lord is Jupiter, and it will be fallen. It is not good. And the Munta is in the 4th house, and the Munta Lord is placed in the 7th house. Things are obvious. There will not be peace in the country. If you look at the Varshfal, also it is not good. And if you look at the Vedic progression chart, opens all these secrets. So friends, this is all I just wanted to share, that this year, starting from 15th August 2021, is not good. And we have already seen what has happened in Afghanistan, which was predicted by me. You see, normally I predict 2-3 days before, because there are a lot of astrologers who copy paste. So I don't give them time to copy paste. I predicted probably on the 13th or 14th of August what will happen, will happen in Afghanistan, and that's what all happened. Exactly the time what I had mentioned. And then this time frame between in September is most venomous. This time, the planetary position in September are most venomous. So this is all, friends, I just wanted to share. This will have a massive impact on the country, on the economy of the country. Inflation and all things will go up, and coronavirus will take an ugly dimension. This is what can be seen from the Vedic progression charts and the Varshfal. That's all, friends, I just wanted to share. Thank you for listening to me. Have a good day.